Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio and welcome to the video. So, today we are going to be testing out the new Benefit Brow Contour Pro. It looks just like some of those old pens we used to play with back in school. They have all different colors. So this is the Brow Contour Pro, and I received it in the mail the other day, and I thought that it was actually a really cool concept, but I had some questions, and rather than just like testing it out on my own, I figured I would just sit down and film a full-on review about it, because this is kind of like an innovative product. We've never seen anything like this in beauty, regardless. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I don't know, obviously, every beauty company out there, but mainstream wise, I've never seen anything like this, and I'm excited, nervous, confused, got a lot of emotions going on, but I'm really happy to be testing this out on my channel right now. So I did receive this in PR a few days ago, but this is not a sponsored video. Just wanted to throw that right off the bat so that I don't have bitches coming for me. So this is the container that it comes in. This is the product. So this is available in 5 shades and are available for $34. Now, that is a pretty pricey product, but if you think about it, there are a lot of things you're getting out of this. Now, I don't know exactly how much product is in each kind of like pressy downy situation. Let me see if there's a way I can. Okay, so it's 0.1 gram in each one of these thingy-majiggies, and you get 4 shades here. So basically you have a lighter brow shade, a deeper brow shade, an edge definer shade, and an arch highlighter shade. So this basically is eliminating the need for like concealer to shape up around the brows. The only thing for me that I feel like is big that this puppy is missing is a, you guessed it, spoolie. Because I have very curly brow hairs, so I am constantly using a spoolie to kind of brush them up into place and mess around with them and see what we got going on. So there's no product in my brows right now, just so you guys know. They have come such a long way. And since we're talking about brows anyway, and I've been getting so many DMs lately asking about what is the product that helped grow my brows, and that is the Bravo Conditioning Primer from Benefit. I use this at least once a day. It does get a little crunchy, so you have to make sure to brush it out with a spoolie. So let's figure out how to use this. I'm gonna zoom you guys on in, and let's just get right on into it. So I am using the second shade from this called Brown Light. So I'm gonna first go in, and I don't know if you guys can see here, like I'm not really sure what the reflection is with the lights, but it does have a deeper shade, a definer shade, a highlighter shade, and a lighter shade. So I'm gonna first start off with the lighter shade, pull it down, and I'm gonna start to, I guess, do the beginning of my brows. And then it says here, twist here to get the product. Oh, okay, so it kind of gets the product going. Not sure if you guys can tell that. The only shitty thing is, let's see, I wonder if I switch it out. Oh, okay, so if you do, oh no, never mind. Okay, so you can't like suction it back in. You can't twist it back in. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's start. I normally like to have my spoolie on hand, so I'm gonna just use this right here, and let's get to popping. I need to do a nice trim on my brows because they are very curly and thick in random spots. It's driving me nuts. So the way I like to do my brows is first kind of underline them, but I'm actually gonna start with like hair-like strokes first, just. Wow, this puppy is pigmented. I don't know if you guys can see the strokes. Let me see if I can zoom you in even more, actually. Okay, so this is the most that I can zoom you in, but I just drew right here, kind of doing like flicky motions, but you can see it really does look like hair-like strokes in the front there. Wow, that's cool. I was not expecting that. Let me see if I could do some more for you guys. Can you see that? I will say you don't need to press hard with this product. And then what I like to do is start to underline the brow. That's kind of my jam right there. And then we can always go over it with a darker shade in the back. And then I'm switching over to a spoolie. That's the only con I have to say so far, is that it doesn't have the spoolie. And that's just like strictly because I have curly brow hairs. And I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that has that, you know? I keep like taking a scissor and like trimming in between here. I have to, like, unfortunately trim my brow hairs so much because of just how curly they get. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to the deeper right here, and I pulled it down, and then let me see if I can catch this on camera for you guys. If I hold it in front of my face, you can kind of see the product coming out. And the deeper shade I'm gonna use only in the back here, like just a little bit for a little tail, because I do feel like this is a very, very, very dark shade. So I don't want to add too much. I'm actually going to go right back to the light shade and then probably fill in later with the dark shade. But I'm switching back to the light, and I'm going to start to kind of curl my brow on in and then follow it up top. I kind of just follow the pattern that it goes in. And then I'll take my spoolie and I'll kind of brush it around and see how it looks. And then again, just go over any areas. For the most part, towards the beginning of my brow, I don't like to do too much harshness, too many harsh lines at the top, because then I feel like it defeats the purpose of a brow. Like, you know, I want mine to look like more on the natural side. So now I'm going to switch to the deeper shade, and I'm going to start to shade in the back half of this. You know what? We can even use this to add some dimension throughout the brow in general. If you see, like, if I kind of make some strokes. You know what I mean? Like if I kind of brush it through the brow, and then I'm going to move on over to my spoolie again and kind of fluff it through. I'm a big, big spoolie girl, if you haven't already guessed. I am going to move on to the highlight shade and go underneath the arch here and see, see kind of what this does. I mean, I'm assuming obviously you have to go in with your hand or a brush. But this does eliminate that concealer part, which makes me very, very happy, because I don't usually like to mess around with concealers around my brows because it can go south really, really fast. I am kind of wondering if this shade should be more blendable, but I'm going to bring it down my brow bone more and see. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, it actually is pretty blendable, but you have to add a bit to make sure you can get that blendable motion. So far, so good. I'm gonna use the other part to the definer to get, now this is like a darker highlighter shade, I guess, to get the tail up part here. And then I'm using a brush. This is a Morphe M170-8 brush. And I'm just kind of highlighting it out. And then let's see if I can even do like this up here. I low-key am living for the fact that the highlighter shade is built in. I like that. I think that that's cool and unique. Wow, that looks pretty. I'm low-key impressed. I love that you can go in right on the spot and clean it up. I think that that's really cool. Like, that makes a huge difference. If you see the before and after, obviously such a huge difference. So what I want to do is just add a finishing touch to this. Now I know that like this is obviously not whatever, but like this is what I do in my step when I do my eyebrows anyway. I always, always, always add 3D brow tones in shade number 2. It just adds the dimension through your brow hairs so that it doesn't look super flat. Not that I'm saying it looks flat. It actually looks pretty lively in my opinion. But I always love adding this, and it's kind of like a finishing gel too, if you will. It really helps keep the brow hairs in place. But shit, that looks beautiful. I feel like my brow has never looked that pretty. Wow. Okay, let's do the other brow. I'm excited now. Let's do the other brow now. Ooh, don't mind the fact that there is mascara on my eyelid. Okay, so I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see. This brow product is beyond creamy, you guys. Like, beyond creamy. I'm actually pretty shocked. I thought I was going to have to roast this, to be honest. And then you guys know the drill. I just underlined my brow. Look at how much of my brow hair I'm still missing right here. It's crazy. Thank God for brow products, though. Am I right, ladies? And men? And then just kind of mess around with the arch as well. The only downside is that it is like a chunkier kind of feeling to a pencil. I'm used to very, very thin pencils, like grip-wise, so you do definitely have to get used to that. But I can't get over how creamy these pencils are. I would say it definitely is a different formula from the Precisely My Brow, because I thought maybe they would do like the same thing, but to me this does feel like a creamier formula. And then I'm going to switch to the darker shade and kind of get the tail of this puppy. Do random sparseness. It does add like dimension, which I really do like. And then of course brush it through. If this had a spoolie, this could be like the #1 brow product, honestly. Because your girl really needs a spoolie in her life. Wow, I really like this product. I did not think I was going to like it, like at all, actually. So let's do the highlight under the brow. And then blend it out. Yeah, so the more product you put down, the easier it is to blend it out. And it makes such a difference. And then I'm going to use the other definer to get the tail of the brow. And then, of course, add some 3D brow tones through it. Wow, I feel like this is the best my brows have ever looked. Am I being dramatic? Because, I don't know, I feel like, wow. And I kind of like that they're a little bit darker than what I normally would use to do my brows. Holy crap. What do you guys think? I mean, this brow is like the best eyebrow I've ever drawn on my life. I almost don't even want to take my makeup off. That's how beautiful this brow looks to me. Am I being dramatic? Probably. But, wow, you guys. Okay, I'm really, really happy and satisfied with this. So I'm going to zoom you guys on out and give you some of my final thoughts on the product. And yeah, let's go. Okay, you guys, so I have to be honest, I was expecting this to be a shit show. Like, I did not think that this was going to work, honestly. Like, especially just from even holding the product, feeling how thick it is. But I feel like I created one of my like best brows of my entire life, and I'm really, really excited about it. Like, I can't stop staring at it, actually. So I'm really stoked about that. The product was pretty easy to use for the most part. Like I said, the thing that you'll probably have to get used to the most is just how thick the pencil is at the bottom and working with like a thicker brow pencil. And yeah, I'm curious to see the wear time of this, like how long, how many uses I'll get out of this. So I'll definitely keep you updated on that the more I use it throughout my like YouTube videos and just get ready with me's in general. So I'll let you know about that. But for the most part, I do have to say I am liking this product. I'm shocked though, like actually shocked, because I didn't think I was going to like it at all, and I thought I was gonna have to be like a little savage. But the only cons of it, like I said, was just the thickness of it and no spoolie. To me, I need a spoolie in my life, but if you are someone who has like a kit with you or has a lot of brushes and you happen to have a brush with a spoolie on it, then that might not be a problem for you, you know what I mean? And I don't mind, like the product is good. So that's why I'm kind of like compromising for the fact that like I need a spoolie. For the most part, I did really like this brow product. I wish I could have got a little savage for you guys, but I did really, really like it. And I'm really happy with this brow. I can't stop staring at it. I want to like show it off. I got to go out somewhere. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on my notifications. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.